My beautiful Aquarius, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. Thank you to all of my subscribers for all your love and support. It means the world to me. You have no idea. Don't let your past hold you back. It's time to take action. There's some unresolved energy here. Something that has happened in the past. It's almost like it stopped in a moment in time, frozen here. Someone feels the need to do something about it, but there's like a paralyzation, unable to move. Reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes and sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life. Someone threw away something truly important to them. Something that they feel they cannot get back. These memories are definitely haunting. 7 of Pentacles for the overall energy. This is about waiting, assessment here. I see that there was a buildup to some point, thinking that things were going to happen, and something suddenly changed, as if all of that energy was just a waste. 10 of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands for your energy. So I see an issue here. You guys are having a problem. There is some frustrating energy going on where you have relieved yourself of a burden here. You've grown tremendously, have learned a really tough lesson when it comes to this situation. But there's something still irking you. You feel like you've never felt this way before. You've been able to process things, be able to let go, move on. And this time, it's just not the same. Feels like their energy's always lurking, or they suddenly pop up in your head. It feels unbearable at times. Even though you feel you're taking 3 steps ahead and you're finally getting to the point where you're like, okay, I'm not even thinking of them, then boom, they pop up in your head. This causes a lot of structural damage when it comes to your stability, your walk, your life purpose. But there's also another reason for it that maybe you just don't see quite yet. Because things are going to be revealed here. King of Wands, 10 of Cups. Something is unfinished. And I see with the King of Wands, there is something that needs to be done here, but it's about divine timing. Okay, you are going to get everything that you desire. You will feel emotionally fulfilled, but there's this waiting period. Okay, so just trust in this process at this time. I know it can seem frustrating or unbearable. You feel like you're really moving forward and then you just get pulled back, okay? Page of Wands, High Priestess, Hanged Man, 5 of Pentacles for their energy. This person is definitely feeling they're at a loss. They feel that there is a part of them that is missing because they're constantly thinking about the past, knowing that something has to be sacrificed here, has to be released in order for this stuck energy to start moving in a positive way. Page of Wands, they still have not given up hope here. You may feel like they're completely gone or they're not thinking about you, but that is not the case. In fact, this person is struggling in their environment to really engage with people, to be successful in following their goals. They feel like they're just drowning in this overwhelming emotion every time they think about you. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles. Chariot, 3 of Swords. Yes, they will overcome this, but I see that they have to be able to make a change, sacrifice something here. Tell me the Page of Wands. 6 of Cups. This person's even dreaming about you. Both of you, there may be a telepathic bond as well in the High Priestess, but Page of Wands, 6 of Cups. This person feels truly devoted to you, even though there's no communication or things have ended. So let's see what's happened in the past. It's a very strong connection. I am picking up a soulmate energy already. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the Hierophant for the past. Yeah, there's a lot of things left unsaid. It's kind of like throughout this whole situation, they were very unclear about what they wanted, their intentions. although you could very much feel this love. You could feel that there is a deep connection between you two. And this is something that this person never just goes out and does. I see that you're dealing with someone that got stuck in a pattern, a traditional way, and always tries to follow the rules, doesn't want to upset people as well. So what happened is when they met you, it's like they couldn't stop what their heart wanted. They just went for it. And some of them broke the rules by doing that if they are in a third party here, because there's some questionable energy that they always were dealing with within themselves and not sure how they were going to make this work. All that they knew was that they didn't want to let you go. And they felt they couldn't. They felt very attached. So let's see this Hierophant. Justice, Six of Swords, the World, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it would be a life-altering change in order for them to be with you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a person in a third party, but I'm seeing there is something that needs to be sacrificed in order for this to work in the 3D realm, for them to commit to you or make you a priority here. But this person was living in confusion and fear between them knowing what their heart truly wants or what they know they should want, what society thinks is appropriate. But it's going against their traditional ways, going against what they want. And it's very confusing here. I feel like this person is going through a lot of inner conflict during this whole situation, but they didn't want to address this with you because they were fearful that you might run away or that you would think they didn't care about you as much. So they tried to avoid and detach at times. I see them doing a little bit to keep you in this so that you don't walk away. But I do see at times it's kind of like the bare minimum. This made you feel that they weren't making you important, that they weren't trying to do anything about this, that there was a lot of confusion on your end, whether they really want this or not, or will anything come of this connection. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Everything was up in the air. There was no security and no safety promised, especially in the Ace of Cups. Everything just stayed stuck. It's like no matter how long this has been, some of you, this has been many years you went through this with them. And there was still nothing being talked about or said about where this was going. Tell me the Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. They had a knack, though, for keeping you in suspense. Really charming you at times, keeping you in this situation, but not giving you too much. There was like a delicate dance that they would do. And they're very intelligent as well. You are showing up in that energy too. So it's almost like a meeting of the minds. You both are at the same level and they feel inspired by you. They feel like they've met their match. So they had to try to really learn you in the beginning and figure you out. That's why you might have felt like they were more interested in you in the beginning, because they were really asking questions or really trying to get to know you, saying all the right things, because they wanted to not make a decision right at that moment, and they didn't know how you would fit in their world or what they were going to do about it. But at the same time, they didn't want to lose you. They didn't want you to just slip through their fingers and somebody else take you away. But this is all kept under the cuff. They don't want to tell you this. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, that their heart is loyal to you, that they are invested wholeheartedly, and they don't want to really lose this forever. Tell me the Queen of Wands. Nine of Swords, yeah, the fear was intense. The fear on both ends, because I see the delicate dance that they did caused a lot of turmoil for you, because you weren't sure what to do with your emotions. You were already invested in this. But you weren't sure what to expect, or should I hold on to hope, or should I move on? And that's a very devastating energy to be in, because you can't make an honest choice or a good decision based on the energy that's here. So it became very frustrating, and how things have ended, Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, felt like this was not the ending that you expected, that possibly they were trying to do the worst towards you, hurt you in some way. This was a devastating defeat, because it felt like the way that they had handled this towards the end was not the person that you remember. Okay, so let's see what they're about to do. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Well, things do change. You do have emotional fulfillment coming, but in a way that you least expect. Things are turning in a completely different direction, Aquarius. And this is going to be a time where you are in control and you can decide what's the best for you. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is and what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. But if this is your last stop, I thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys dearly. Many blessings to you, and I'll see you next time.